When I first found out that they were going to have to amputate me the way that they did, I was quite surprised, quite obviously. It was quite a surprising thing to hear from somebody that they had to take your whole shoulder. In roughly 1995, while I was making lunch for my kids, I couldn't pick up a pot of water with my left hand, and it was kind of a joke at first. Everybody thought I was just faking, because you know how you joke around, and this continued on for several months of this weakness in my left arm, and eventually I was diagnosed with a really rare neurofibroma just in my bicep area in my left arm. The result of that was a full quarter amputation, no shoulder blade, and just kind of like being quartered like a moose. It was scary, and then at the same time it was a relief. The outcome being a full cure for that form of cancer it was a no-brainer just to say, okay, let's do it. My concern, of course, was my family first. At the time I had a brand new baby, so I had 4 sons, and there was really no choice. Like I had to just continue on with life, and we just tried to keep life as normal as possible. Golf gave me something to do, plus on the days when I needed to just work stuff out in my head, I found that coming up to the range and spending an hour practicing golf was good comfort for me. Golf's hard, and it's one of the hardest sports for people with 2 arms to play. Quite obviously, the game is designed for 2 hands on the club. The difficulty of 1-arm golf would be being off balance on a swing or something, but I didn't play much with 2 arms, so I don't have anything to compare it to. I've entered some events and I've had some successes. 2022 in Michigan, I was the senior arm champion. And then most recently, the first ever British Columbia adaptive tournament 2 years ago. I came home with the silver, Indigenous silver medal. This medal here, second place finish in the first ever British Columbia All Abilities Championship. It was a big deal for BC to finally get an all adaptive championship in McCleary golf course in Vancouver. Having a couple successes in my own province and my own country has made a huge impact on how I feel about it, but at the same time trying to promote the sport of adaptive golf locally. The just everyday challenge is just to consistently move forward, try to move forward, live a different life, try to stay calm. I'm fully retired now too. The challenge is to just continually improve, just even as a golfer, but as a person in general. That's a gooder. Being a 1-arm guy's kind of tough. I'm trying to just make it easy. It doesn't really matter, I guess, to the extent what other people may think or may not think. What matters is what you think of yourself, and that's what mattered to me. Is I always tried to do what's right, be good people, do good things, be the reason someone smiles today. It was one of my biggest mottos. To try not to be worried about people staring at you. I guess the idea is just stay positive and be thankful that you can breathe. Golf's definitely the hardest thing I've been trying, but I've taken up and I've done some curling, a little bit of softball, and some hockey. Score! Yeah, you like that?